Hey guys, welcome to the Ramel HD channel and welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United career mode. This is episode 14. So first of all, we're going to be playing the first leg of the Champions League in the quarterfinals against Benfica. We're going to be playing away from home. The second match is going to be a Premier League game. It's going to be against Everton. We're away from home again. And then we're going to end this episode off with the second leg of the quarterfinals and we're going to be at home at Old Trafford. So as you can see on the screen, we have an offer for Stepan Vukoja. It's a loan offer from Sheffield United. They're asking to loan him for 1 year. I'm going to go ahead and sanction this. He does need some first team football within Europe, preferably in the Premier League or the Championship. But yeah, hopefully him and his agent accept this move, because you know sometimes these youth players are a bit tapped. They will reject a really good opportunity to get some football. So let's look at the lineups now. David De Gea is starting in goal for us. He's the club captain. Delow's playing at right back. The centre back partnership will consist of Varane on the right and Inacio on the left. We have Telles on the left of Inacio as well. Matic is playing at CDM. Pogba's left centre mid as usual. We have Fernandes at right centre mid as usual. On the right wing we have Sancho. He's gonna be an option on the right wing. I'm gonna have a quick sub option as well for Pedence to come on. We have Ronaldo up top, and also Marcus Rashford will be starting on the left. So because they're playing 5 at the back, I'm assuming they're gonna be patient and waiting to counter attack and use those wing backs to overlap. If they are trying to play this game positively. If they're sitting back, then I guess it's gonna be one of those games where I have a lot of possession. So let's get into some action. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Manchester United versus Benfica. We're on Portuguese soil.
It's Benfica up against Manchester United.
There's Eusebio. Legend right there. So I think they're playing a 5 at the back if I'm correct. So let's get this game kicked off. Yeah, we've confirmed they're playing 5 at the back. So it's probably going to be a really cagey game, because they look like they like to push their wing backs up as well. But also they like to protect their final, the final third. Well, my final third. So yeah, they're pretty much parking the bus at this point. Here's Sancho. Overlapping run from Delo. Oh, really quick. It's Darwin Núñez. Poor in possession. It's down to Matic to catch up to Rafa. Take one for the team, take him out. Take that yellow card.
Well, the card is out and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Ball crossed in by Darwin. Header by Yaremchuk. It's gone wide on the left post. They're well structured as well, as you can see. The line doesn't move from each other. They're intact. Oh, here's Fernandes. Dolo. Ronaldo into Pogba. Pogba into Rashford. Don't know what's going on there. I'm really tired of this pandemic, this epidemic of 5 at the back. Like, it's just football. I don't know, people love to play football a different way. I hate seeing football played this way. Playing 5 at the back. They're negative at home. Nice ball to the left hand side. It's cleared out by Rafa. And let it go out for a throw and get my players forward. This is an annoying guy. Referee's blown the whistle. There was no time wasted, so I didn't even have extra time to attack. So going into half time, drawing 0-0.
Well, quite simply.
Okay, second half has begun. I was on balance the whole time, so I'm just going to go ultra attacking. Forget attacking. I'm going to go ultra attacking, push people forward, get my full-backs attacking, hug the touchlines as well. There we go. We've got a run from Sancho. Aggressive start to the second half, should I say. Valentino gets it cleared. Well done, Varane. Handled the ball somehow. So I ended up making 2 changes. I've noticed I still got Matic on the field. His sharpness isn't that great, so I'm bringing on McTominay. And then bringing on Mason Greenwood for Ronaldo. Matic is coming off as well. So yeah, we've got a bit of youth on the field now. Well, McTominay's 25, but he's still a lot younger than Matic. So yeah, his youthfulness should help me in the midfield. He can get around a bit more than Matic can. There's Greenwood. Slips in Rashford. Rashford's in behind the defense. Marcus Rashford makes it 1-0. Finally, we have that big break in the game. The game should open up now. We've scored. Okay, so hopefully the floodgates open and Benfica start being a bit more open to coming forward, leaving more opportunities like that to score. I think Ronaldo's a bit too much of a target, man, at his age. There's Darwin Nunez. He crosses it in. Far post Rafa. But Tellez is there. Gets it forward into Rashford. We're making our way forward very slowly. Here's Rashford. I say slowly, but look how quick we are from attack to defense to attack. And there we go. Number 2, Jadon Sancho. That's exactly what we want right now. Movement in the box. He went from being behind the centre-back to just swiftly moving in front of him, and that's what I like to see. I don't like seeing strikers hiding. I had to correct myself during the attack as well. I thought it was going to be a bit of a slow build-up. Dinks into the box, cleared out by Vertonghen. Yeah, Pedence was not going to win that battle, but we've won 2-0 away from home against Benfica. It was really cagey. I sincerely apologize for people that have to watch that. It was really boring, I know. But it did play into my game plan. I don't mind passing the ball around. I like having possession. I love looking at passing stats, possession stats. I'm one of them guys. So, yeah, that kind of fell into my trap, fell into my hands. And we ended up winning 2-0 away from home. So, yeah, I've noticed that Sancho is pretty much well built as a right winger. The only thing left to do is improve his defensive work rate, give the fullback some support, so I'm going to turn them into a supportive winger. So we're going to take a look at this young player called Felix Schofield. He's really young, he's 16 years of age, he's a centre mid. I just switched him over into a cam, and as you can see, he's gone up by 4 overalls. His overalls now 55. I'm going to try work on him, build him into a good cam, see if he's good enough to be a Manchester United player in the future. If not, probably just use him for profit gain. So next we have the game against Everton. We're going to be playing a 4-3-3 formation. At this point, 4-4-2 is pretty much useless for me. I'm probably going to get rid of that extra tactic and look for another alternative one that I could possibly use in the future. But yeah, this is the lineup I'm going with. David De Gea starting in goal. I got Wan-Bissaka at right back. The centre back partnership will consist of Varane and then Narcio. We have Luke Shaw at left back as well. CDM, we have McTominay. We have Paul Pogba as left centre mid. He's a bit tired, but none to worry. He's probably not going to have much to do in this game. Van der Beek is going to be playing at right centre mid as well. Sancho's going to be playing on the wing on the right. Up top we have Greenwood and Pedence is on the left.
A big landmark for the manager, his 50th game at the helm, and how he'd love to cap it off with a good result. Next on EA TV.
Outrun your opponent. Eventually you'll get.
So we're back at Goodison Park again. Last time we played at Goodison Park, we drew 2-2 within 90 minutes. I had to allow an extra time to knock them out of the FA Cup. Godfrey wins that battle. Here's Bardi, he's running down the left flank. Avoids running into Wan-Bissaka, he moves it on. There's Decore, has an overlapping run from Bardi. Moving the ball around in triangles, they're doing it quite well. Here's Sigurdsson. Decore. Oh, Coleman back heels it into Iwobi. Iwobi smacks the outside of the right post. It remains 0-0. I look really unfazed on the touchline. If I was there, I would be shitting bricks. So we have a corner on this left-hand side. Pedence gave the ball to Sancho. Pogba's good at getting his head on the end of crosses. I'm just going to drag Yerry Mina away. Charge into the box.
And now the delivery.
Pogba again, and he scored! I can't believe that's worked again. Paul Pogba.
Look at the celebrations.
Fantastic movement. I dragged Mina out of position. And he got ahead on the end of that. Begovic was in no man's land.
It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the
Did
air.
he try to come for it? I think he did. No, he didn't.
Really good goal.
Just didn't put in an effort to dive. Michael Keane losing out in the battle. I'm sure those two played together in the youth academy at United. If I'm correct. It's not a mountain to climb for Everton, but if they allow me to score like that from corners and set pieces, then it will be. It'll become that eventually. Here's Sigurdsson. Oh, he slips in Richarlison. Oh, I had to stop this guy. This guy has a good record against me. He has 2 for 2. Played against him twice now. And he scored twice in our encounters. Here's Jeremina. Oh, well done. I've won the ball. Here's Van der Beek. Bombing forward now. He has Greenwood in support. Mason Greenwood is pretty much through on goal. Greenwood has a chance to make it 2, and he does exactly that. Let's put Dents. Varane. I see the run from Sancho. I'm going to play it. Is he going to get there ahead of Ben Godfrey? I do. I play across the box. Paul Pogba with his brace. We're on fire at the moment, I must say.
Well, that's not textbook defending. Is it going to be foiling his opponent completely?
As Van der Beek could play the ball forward. As Jadon Sancho, I have a lot of players in support. I have a lot of options. I'm going to go with Mason Greenwood to make it 4-0 within 30 minutes. This is really embarrassing for Rafa Benitez.
Scott McTominay. Sancho.
Oh, taken out. I've been quiet for the last few minutes. Just been passing this ball around.
And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
So we have a free kick. And it's Donny van der Beek standing over it. I'm going to switch it to... Let's go with Luke Shaw. Who do we have? We have Varane on Mina. Who swung in. Doesn't go as far as it will be. So the half-time whistle has been blown. The interval is here. We're going to go into half-time for 4-0 lead. Rather impressive performance by my players. Shocking performance by Everton. Let's take a look at some stats. I'm sure they barely had any possession. So there we go. We've had a lot of opportunities to score. We moved this ball around quite a lot. We've held into possession for a long period of time. So the majority of our possession came in the final quarter of this first half. As you can see, we ended the final quarter with 76%. The ball on Gray. Gray's usually an issue for me as well. They normally play him down the centre, and he has good link-up play with Richarlison. Decore takes a shot. No. No. That was so scrapey. There's no way to keep a clean sheet on this game. Here's a Paul Pogba. So easy, man. Plays a nice ball down the middle. Mason Greenwood. 5-1. It's a hat-trick for the young lad. Mason Greenwood has been on fire this whole game. So I'm making a change. I'm bringing on Varane. Taking off Varane. Bringing on Maguire. Bringing on Fred and taking off Paul Pogba. I'm saving them for the game against Benfica, which we have next. I want us to shut that game out, shut the tie down, get out the way. Pogba and Varane are going to be the main players that are starting, so it's best to give them a rest. Probably going to start Greenwood as well. Ronaldo doesn't do too well against teams that sit back. Here's Van der Beek, Ignacio.
And news of a goal at Vicarage Road. That's
Fantastic
to
play.
send it over to Alex.
Players are in the right positions, ready to receive the ball. There's Fred to Pedence. Running up the line, he has a Coleman on him. Plays it into Luke Shaw. As McTominay drills it to the right hand side into Wan-Bissaka. He plays it into the centre into Van der Beek. There's Fred, he backheels it into Pedence. Pedence crosses it and has hit the hand of Seamus Coleman, and a penalty has been awarded. I wonder who's stepping up to take this one. Probably. So it's Mason Greenwood up against Begovic. And I pull it away, tucked it away nicely in that corner. In fact, let me go back for that ball. Okay, yeah, there we go. 6-1. To Godfrey. To Bardi. He has Decore. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. It's just so dead. What is going on, man? Maguire's just allowed them to just do that on his side as well. Tossin with the goal.
And a bit of goal news to bring you from the Watford game.
Oh, here's Mason Greenwood for his 5th goal, and he makes it number 5 and number 7 for United. There's Godfrey on this left-hand side. He's being chased down by Wan-Bissaka. He cuts it back into Bardi. Here's Decore with the shot outside the ball. Of course, this game is just ridiculous. I need new sliders. I'm probably going to find some by the end of this episode. And yeah, these goals should not be going in like that. So yeah, let's take a look at some match ratings. So as you can see, Paul Pogba, Sancho and Greenwood, they're all in the green. They stood out. They played perfectly well, fantastically well. We're going to take a look at this. This is one thing I need to point out. This is an issue because David De Gea, he doesn't deserve half of these ratings that he gets at the end of all these matches. It's normally the defenders that aren't doing their jobs. They're not closing down enough. They're not cutting out passes. Obviously, Ignacio played well today. I didn't really see much of Shaw's defending. Same with Wan-Bissaka. Maguire was really poor coming on off the bench. But yeah, this stuff needs to stop. I definitely need to look into some sliders because, yeah, De Gea can't be conceding so many goals week in, week out. Realistically, we shouldn't be scoring this many goals as well. So I'm going to find some sliders to nerf myself as well. And also nerf the AI a lot because I think all their goals, not all their goals were outside the box. But that last goal from Decore is just ridiculous. De Gea is a really good keeper and he shouldn't be subjected to that behaviour. So we're going to take a look at the development hub now, and we're taking a look at a player called Sam Ashworth. He came into the academy as a CDM when he was scouted and now switched him to a right mid. His overall was 51 and that position change has jumped him all the way up to 59. So he's been playing in the wrong position the whole time. So sometimes it just takes for you to read some of the individual attributes to see where they're supposed to play, and in this case he's meant to be a winger. Next we have the second leg against Benfica. I'm pretty much going to go with the same side that I fielded before, except Ronaldo's not starting and Greenwood is starting instead, and we're going to have McTominay instead of Fred. So yeah, it starts like this. David De Gea in goal, the low at right back, Varane in the centre back partnership with Ignacio, who's gone up by 1 overall, went from 79 to 80. Alex Telles is a left back. We have Pogba in the midfield with Fernandes. I've already mentioned McTominay. On the wing, we're starting with Jadon Sancho. On the right, obviously up top, we've got Greenwood and Pedence on the left-hand side. So he's going to be starting this time instead of Rashford. So we've kicked off. I am using new sliders. It's my first game using these sliders. So yeah, you're just going to see me playing raw and see me getting used to something that I'm not really familiar with. There's going to be a few mistakes here and there. There's Delo, Fernandes into McTominay. It looks like it's going to be the same
You
as
can probably see
last
why
time. I'm
we're
going to have
focusing on
to
this fellow.
draw
He's
them
one to
out
watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect
with
to see from him?
precise
Well,
passing,
last time out there, he was absolutely
patient
magnificent.
passing.
Scored all those goals, and he
Here's
was a
McTominay.
constant threat. His movement was excellent. His awareness in the box was really good as well.
Lose the ball.
And I'm sure we're going to see more of the same today.
Really good interception.
There we go. Lazaro has the ball. It's on the right hand side.
Very quick
McTominay wins
thinking
it back
there.
for United. I'm going to come forward now. I presents to my left. I go to my right to Pogba. There's Jadon Sancho. He's played in by Paul Pogba. Jadon Sancho. Oh, the shot is poor.
Precise enough from that position.
Into Rafa. Plays it into Everton. Well done, Varane. He cuts it out.
Lost it.
Jadon Sancho's brought down by the left back. I think that's Gil Diaz, who's going to be given a yellow card.
And following the infringement,
Varane's asking for the referee to give something more.
Always going to be a booking.
Let me sit up. Just waiting for a golden opportunity.
read it superbly.
It was cleared out by Otamendi. The Fernandes tried to dink over the top.
Was very much on. Clattered away.
Verissimo heads it away. Drops to Greenwood, who gives it to Pogba.
They've won back
Pogba's
possession.
then tackled by Rafa, and Benfica have the ball again.
Good pressure.
They're giving the ball away to me. Here's Pedence. He's through on goal. Daniel Pedence makes it 1-0. It's 3-0 on aggregate.
1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the
The
celebration.
26-year-old Portuguese winger has now gotten on the score sheet.
Opposing attack.
There's João Mario, who slipped in behind into Rafa. My job right now is to just catch Rafa, and I've done exactly that. Well done, Telles. Pogba, has he got the burners? No, he hasn't. Pizzi wins the ball back. It's Pizzi into Rafa. Rafa inside the penalty area, and De Gea is beaten at his near post. For some odd reason, he's decided to dive the opposite direction of the ball. And Everton equalizes for Benfica. Oh, well done, Sancho. Roulette's a player, but he has run into traffic. He wins the ball back. Does a 1-2 of Mason Greenwood. Sancho plays it into the box, and Pedence is there to smash it in for 2-1. Daniel Pedence is on form from that left wing. Oh, well done, Ignacio. Wins the ball back. Shot by Weigl, and it's gone over the bar. It looks like the Champions League journey is over. Benfica are out of the Champions League. We're into the quarterfinals. It's going to be really interesting to see who we draw. I probably want an interesting team, a big team. I don't want an easy pathway, because I don't want you guys to tell me that I had an easy pathway to success in Europe. So now it's time to find out who we have in the semi-finals. So Manchester United will be going up against Real Madrid. Very interesting. So we're going to be away from home for the first leg. We're going to the Santiago Bernabeu. We also have Chelsea versus Piemonte Calcio in the other tie. If you don't know who that is, that's Juventus, because yeah, EA lost the licensing for Juventus. So yeah, these are the times where Champions League gets really serious. We need to think about how we're going to approach this game against Real Madrid. We can't look past them, but if we do get to the final and Chelsea do too, it'll be an all-English final and repeat of that Champions League final in 2008 where United won on penalties, and I would want to beat them again, but in normal time, not in penalties. So we're moving on to the Premier League table now. As you can see, we have a game in hand on Liverpool. However, that doesn't really matter anyway, because yeah, we're far away from them. If Liverpool win the rest of their games, they'll probably end up with 88 points, and we have 84. So that means all we need is 4 points to basically win the league, or 5 points should I say, and then we're crowned champions. So we can be crowned champions within the next episode. With the next episode, we're going to be playing against Norwich for the first game. The second game is going to be against Tottenham. So yeah, as you can see, we have the potential to actually hold the trophy up against Conte. I want to do that. I definitely want to smash Norwich. That's not going to be a hard task. But the hard task is going to be against Conte, because he's beaten me earlier in the league, and the best way to get revenge against him is to hold up that trophy right in front of him and beat him convincingly as well. So if you've enjoyed today's episode, please remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new as well, and also drop comments below. Let me know what you think about our performance in the league, in the Champions League, and our hopes of getting past Real Madrid. Leave some predictions as well. What do you think is going to happen in terms of the Champions League? And yeah, we'll see what unfolds and see what happens next. Hope to see you in episode 15. Goodbye for now.